The replacement for Miss Singapore World will be known in a month, says pageant organiser ERM World Marketing. 19-year-old Ris Low gave up her Miss Singapore World title yesterday following controversies over her credit card fraud conviction. The search is now on for her replacement, although competition rules stipulate that the pageant's runner-up Claire Lee is next in line to assume the crown. An ERM spokesperson says all options are open. This means that any of the 21 finalists can be considered to take Miss Low's place. The spokesperson said Miss Low's replacement could also be winners of pageants like Miss Singapore Globe and Miss Singapore Model of the World, which are organised by ERM. When asked if the new representative will have enough time to prepare for the Miss World finals in mid-December, ERM says she will just have to fly there.
Now that Miss Singapore World Ris Low has given up her crown, all eyes will be on the next representative who will be taking over from the fallen beauty queen. Though pageant organiser ERM World Marketing has not yet confirmed Ris's replacement, one name that came up was the competition's first runner-up, 23-year-old Claire Lee. As stated in the contract, the first runner-up of Miss Singapore World should represent the country in the event that the title holder backs out. However, the pageant organiser ERM World Marketing has yet to contact Miss Claire Lee, and they said that they will conduct another round of interviews to look for the next representative. When was the last time that you talked to somebody from ERM?
That would be last week when I talked to Tracy. Actually, I got scolded by her for talking to Straits Times.
When contacted, ERM's director Tracy Lee declined to comment. But the last time we spoke to her over the phone, she denied knowing Claire Lee. So Claire, how do you feel about being left out to fill in Miss Ris Low's position?
Well, my first reaction would actually be disappointed. Well, any first runner-up would be, because it's actually it's quite a golden opportunity for anyone to be able to take over the title. But if I thought of it in the organizer's shoes, well, I believe probably they are afraid after all these things have happened. So I guess they are more cautious this time round in picking and selecting the right person to represent Singapore.
So can you describe your relationship with ERM?
Truth to speak, I think it's not really good because I got a lot of scoldings from them for entertaining the press.
However, Miss Lee still hopes to represent Singapore and will go for the interview if she is called up.
If they did call me for the interview, I guess I could just give it a shot. You never know the chances.
You will, even though there's so much controversy now.
Yes, it's quite an opportunity, and I received a lot of messages from people around me who cared for me, and seeing the people around me proud of me, I feel like doing something to make them feel proud.
Claire says she's a little afraid of copping more flack, but she's taking the criticism in her stride. If you were to represent Singapore, would you be afraid?
To a certain extent, yes. I've already seen people commenting on my English on YouTube. Yeah, but like I said, people are nitpicking for the wrong reasons. I mean, there's this person who said like, oh, what kind of English is this? I am not very ladylike. But you know, I even checked on the English structure. If you say I am not very nice, that is a proper English. So I am not very plus an adjective. Ladylike is an adjective. So I thought that was proper English.
Do you think Singaporeans are being too harsh?
Well, this is the way Singaporeans are. They just like to nitpick. So I have people telling me, you know, don't be affected if you're gonna be the next person. They say do not be afraid, because Singaporeans who nitpick you for the wrong reasons is because they are jealous. Well, whether it's true or not, that's something to keep me happy or keep me going, I guess.
Some netizens are saying that ERM should just back out of the entire competition altogether. What do you think of that?
Well, I think this whole purpose of pageant is actually to let people know that, hey, this country, Singapore, exists. You know, people in America, there are people in America who doesn't know that Singapore exists. They go, Singapore? Is that in China? So the purpose of this competition is to let people know we do exist, and this girl represents us. You know, this is what you see when you see a Singaporean. So I believe that they should actually still continue, because yeah, we should spread the name of Singapore to the world.
In the next clip, Claire describes the close friendship she shares with former beauty queen Ris Low. The first runner-up of Miss World Singapore, Claire Lee, said that she was closest to Ris Low during the pageant days, and it was a friendship that blossomed through difficult times.
Well, during the pageant, there were times that I felt very discouraged and I didn't feel that I could go on because I still couldn't walk the way I should. And she would actually, she would really encourage me, and she would say, can you please not be so down? It hurts me a lot to see you like this. She'll say something like this, and she'll say like, I treat you as my sister, and you are like my idol. I'll feel very, very, very touched and very, very flattered.
So, what is she like as a person?
As a person, she's actually really very sweet, very kind and generous. Actually, during the pageant, during like preview shows, she would make like herbal tea, and she would like go around and feed everyone herbal tea. She bring like disposable cups, fill them up. Hey, you must drink herbal tea. The weather's really bad. Everyone, please drink herbal tea. Yeah, and if any girls forgot to bring anything, let's say like makeup or let's say any fashion tape, she will be the first to offer. She has everything. Her bag is like Doraemon, there's everything inside. You name it, she has it.
And regarding Ris's standard of English, Claire feels that it is not as bad as everyone thinks. At least she wasn't speaking in Singlish.
They were spelling her, when she said leopard prince, people wrote subtitles P-R-E-E-N-S. So you think of leopard prince and leopard prince. If you think of the two words, actually the difference in pronunciation is not very big. And coming out of the video, probably the sound was muffled. So people were just scrutinizing her for the sake of scrutinizing her, in my opinion. So I felt it was really unfair to her. So I tried to talk to her and say, girl, please don't be affected by this. I said people are just scrutinizing you for the sake of it. And like, they were making fun of her saying things like booms. But in daily life, when people speak, they do like to make sound effects sometimes to exaggerate what they want to say. So it's not very fair to actually like put her down like this. Yes.
So do you think she was speaking proper English then?
Well, I think her English was actually alright. If she didn't say like ya la or no law, she didn't really speak any Singlish. It's just that her pronunciation was a little off in certain words.
So do you guys usually converse in Mandarin or in English?
In English. Yes, I've never heard her in Mandarin before. I remember her introducing her mom to me and she goes, Mommy, this is Claire. Yeah. I mean, if she spoke Mandarin, it would be, Mommy, this is Claire. Yeah.
So how is the fallen queen dealing with the saga that has got the whole of Singapore talking?
Initially, the whole thing about her English, I think she was alright about it. Because I messaged her, she said, she's fine, she's not really affected by it. So I felt happy for her since she's strong and she can take this. But after the credit card issue, I didn't really contact her because I know the whole world would be like, especially media, they'll be like calling her non-stop and trying to get things out of her. So I don't think she wants another person to message her and, hey, how's this issue going on? I think she'll go berserk. Yeah, but I think she's taking the whole issue very well. I mean, she's not breaking down and she's still really persistent on pursuing her dreams. I read in Straits Times yesterday that she will be back. She said that she will be back, but no, she's gonna take over a stage that belongs to her. So she really believes in herself that this is for her. So I think she's not gonna let anything take her away from her dreams.
The spotlight may be on Ris for now, but it looks like it will definitely be a while before she can finally take back the stage. And as the rest of the ladies continue the pursuit of their dreams, the Miss World saga will continue to unfold as we await the crowning of the next Singapore beauty queen.